was 18 when I ran away to Japan. I thought I found love, but Spirit knew better and tried to warn me. The first night I moved in, he slept walk and he tore up this American flag that my family had given him as a present all over me. And when he woke up, he didn't remember anything. That was just the beginning. 4 years of gut feelings, ancestral warnings, paintings flying off the wall, and coworkers who connected with the dad. All because I didn't listen to my intuition. This is a story of how Spirit had to scream to me to get out, and how you can know if Spirit's trying to protect you too. Hi boo, it's me, your medium bestie, the Death Fairy, certified death doula, and your spirit guide to the other side. Ding! Today I'm sharing one of the most powerful and painful spirit stories of my life, so you can learn how Spirit might be trying to protect you right now. What are spirit guides? Spirit guides are non-physical beings. They are spirits. They are in the spirit world, and they are here with us to protect us, to guide us. They might have been alive during your lifetime, or maybe another lifetime, or maybe they have no lifetime at all. They're just here to guide you as a spirit. They don't just show up when you're meditating. When you're born, they are with you. They are kind of born with you. And some guides come and go, but you'll always have a main guide who is here throughout your entire life. Sometimes they'll show up in the middle of your worst mistake with sirens blaring. And if you ignore the whispers, they will get loud. My first warning came before I ever left home. My great-grandmother, who was sick, dying, but intuitive AF, met the man who I thought was the love of my life. I was going to move away to Japan with him and live happily ever after. She took one look at him and said, "Ugh, get this monster out of my sight." She has never said that. She was so blunt, so rude, so mean, and I was like, oh, why is she acting like that? She just took a glance, didn't even talk to the guy. That was red flag number 1. But I didn't listen, and I packed my bags and I ran away to Japan, and I followed my stubborn heart. I am somebody who was raised by an abusive parent. So for me, abuse was something I felt very familiar with. And this person was a very abusive person, and I didn't realize it. He was one of those people that was like, you can't have any friends. He was calling me all the time, super jealous, thinking that, I'm doing something when I'm not. The first night I stayed in his house, the scariest thing I could ever imagine happened. He sleptwalked, and he didn't just walk around the room or something. We were sleeping, and he got up in the middle of the night, and he started tearing up an American flag that my family gave him because he really loved America, and he was like a huge fan. He wanted a flag. He tore a flag into pieces. How do you tear a flag? I don't know. And I was kind of half dazed because, Japan, I was super jet lagged, and I woke up and I'm like, what are you doing? But I just went back to sleep. When I woke up, that flag was shredded all over me into pieces. And he had zero recollection. I'm like, why the hell would you, rip up a flag? And he was like, what? What are you talking about? I don't know. No, sorry. There was no apology or anything. He's just like, red flag number 2. That was Spirit's warning. I totally believe that Spirit must have done something and intervened and just was trying to get my attention. You better leave. Did I mention his family was in a cult? And here I am, all naive. Oh, it's just another religion, right? It can't be bad. Yeah, years later, I find out it's actually a cult. I will not say which cult it was because they parade in love and light. But yeah, this is the relationship from hell, basically. And here I am just thinking, oh no, it's okay. Throughout our 4-year relationship, my gut screamed. This guy didn't work. I worked every day. He was possessive, cruel, abusive, calling me names all the time, And yes, we can chalk this up to that's an abusive relationship. But my intuition knew better. My spirit signs were coming up all over the place, whether that's things falling over, trying to get my attention, something not working out so I can just go back to the States. But I stubbornly kept going, right? Visa problems? No worry. I can figure it out. I stubbornly stayed in this relationship because I thought I could change him, this whole abusive mentality. And then one day, my world flipped upside down because that's when spirit really got loud. I worked in a preschool, and this preschool was very haunted. Before I dabbled in mediumship or energy work, I just knew. I've always seen ghosts. So this place was, it's haunted like that. Like, oh, I feel something tugging my skirt. Or CDs would fly out of the CD player. Or children would randomly cry in corners. Or people would always get sick around me. It was haunted. I had a coworker. She had to quit because she got so sick there that she couldn't continue any longer. The day that she quit, she took me aside and she's like, hey, come here. I gotta tell you something. Yes, this place is haunted. Yes, you were right about ghosts. And you have to leave your relationship before it's too late. And I was like, what? So she is such a big help. I'm so grateful to her. She helped me understand that my relationship was wrong and I had to leave. And she gave me options. She gave me a safe space to go. She was the first person who actually took me aside and told me, what's happening. My guides are being very loud and I'm just totally ignoring them. She's like, hey, I see your spirit guide over here. And he's like, get out of there. And you're not listening. He says he's been sending you signs and you've been ignoring them. Guilty. Anyways. She introduced me to this loving family who helped me escape. And this family was not just any family. It was a family who lived in Totoro, and we called them the Totoro family. Do you know Totoro? Totoro, the animation? Totoro is one of my favorite animations. As a little girl, that's one of the animations that made me want to go to Japan. And the fact that this family lives where Totoro lives is like so... It's a sync. It's a beautiful spirit sync. Not only am I running away from an abusive relationship, but I'm running away to a super cool, geeky place that I love. And yes, I have hiked the woods in Tokorozawa. And it's really pretty. It's really beautiful. I got to see the little hospital and everything. I digress. So I go live in Totoro town and things get loud again. Every time I mention my abusive ex because I'm having guilt trips, like, oh, maybe I should say I'm sorry or call or whatever. Anytime something like that happened, Spirit would let me know, no, that's wrong. One time, a painting, I was talking about him, a painting fell from the wall, just like crashed. Okay, coincidence, right? Another time I talked about him, another painting flew across the wall, crashed, and broke. And I was like, dang. And so I freaked out the family, and they're like, every time you mention him, something bad happens. They introduced me to a medium friend of theirs, and this medium friend confirmed, yes, you're a medium. You have to train yourself so you know how to understand your gifts. And spirit is very loud and you're not listening. Knock, knock, listen. And so stubborn me still stayed in Japan, still trekked on. And then my mom was like, you know what? I'm sick. Just come home. Come home and be with me. And I was like, okay, Mom. And I did. And the moment I got out of the country, I just felt this whole wave of good energy just cleanse me. I was like, oh my God, that's what I needed. I needed to get out. I was in such a bad situation. My guides are like, yeah, maybe we can do Japan another time. Maybe not now. And it took me 4 years and a lot of intervention to finally listen. And then my mom got sick and I felt this clear, quiet, strong knowing, just go home. And I listened. I finally listened. And that was the best decision I had made in a really long time. I got to reconnect with my family and heal. And I began the journey of trusting myself through spirit. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Spirit doesn't always whisper. Sometimes they shake the walls. Here are some signs that spirit is trying to protect you. You feel blocked or redirected. You get chills in your body about something, or you feel sick to your stomach. Objects around you fall or move. Your energy suddenly feels drained. Even if you just woke up, others pick up on your energy and tell you something is off. There's also an auditory key that you might get sometimes. Sometimes that's a sign that spirit's trying to get your attention and you're just really good at hearing them. Pay attention to subtle signs. The songs telling you on the radio something is up. Maybe lights will flicker. That's always spirit trying to come through. Your internet shuts off or the electronics go wacky. There are a bajillion signs, but all in all, just trust your intuition. If something feels off, it probably is. If you're ready to stop ignoring your spirit signs and to trust your intuition, I got you, boo. I created a free membership where we can talk spirit all day long and share our spirit stories, learn, and grow together. You can visit my Stan store in the link down below for personalized readings and spirit message sessions. And finally, listen to your inner self and connect with your inner spirit. And you can also join my free membership in school where we can learn and grow together in a spirit playground. Leave a comment down below and tell me, have you ever had a sign from spirit that is so loud that you just couldn't ignore? I want to hear your spirit stories. And if you want to learn even more about spirit, watch this video right here. Spirit is calling. Will you answer the call? I got you, boo. Ding!